to another edition of Destination Bacon. And on today's episode, I thought we would celebrate our dads for Father's Day. So stay tuned. We're going to be making a delicious French onion and bacon dip. So when I was a little girl, I loved snacking. Clearly that carried on into my adulthood. And one of my favorite things that I used to love to snack on was French onion dip with Ruffles potato chips. And my dad used to like that too, and he taught me how to make it. Do you remember those Lipton onion soup packets? And you literally just dumped it in some sour cream and mixed it up. Voila! Well, that's the premise of today's recipe, but ours is going to be even better. Okay, let's chop up this bacon. And the bacon we're using today for our dip is from Ella J. Woodfire from Chef Marty. It's a Cajun bacon. It's really delicious. Take a look at it. There it is. You're going to want to chop it up. Now don't forget it's going to shrink, of course, but you're going to want to get them in little pieces and also reserve some to sprinkle on top of our dip when we are done. Here we go. I love the sound of that sizzle. This Cajun bacon really smells good. So you're going to want to fry this up on medium to low heat until it gets to a nice crunchy consistency. While that's cooking down, let's just go ahead and start slicing up our onion. And you're going to reserve that bacon grease, because that's what you're going to saute our onions in. This is really looking good. We want our bacon nice and crunchy. So I'm going to go ahead and transfer it over to let it drain on a paper towel. And then we can chop up our onion and saute them. Let's get this onion ready. Are you ready for our karate chop? Hi-ya! That was pretty fun. Now we're just going to slice up our onions. And get them ready to saute. Okay, we're ready to saute those onions. We don't want to rush this process, so put it on medium to low heat and really let those onions caramelize. You're gonna let these guys just saute away in here. Medium to low heat to start. And then we're going to turn it down after a little bit. You can add a dash of salt and a little bit of pepper. Now remember, I used the drippings from the Cajun bacon, which has seasonings on it. So there is a little bit of flavor in my pan already. Now don't rush this. This could very well take at least 20 minutes or more. So while these are sauteing, we can start on our dip. For our dip, we're going to add in about 2 cups of sour cream. And then we're going to add a teaspoon of smoked paprika, teaspoon of garlic powder. Let's mix that up. And then we will add our bacon bits. I think I'm going to crumble up my bacon bits just a little more. That's caramelizing very nicely now, so I have turned down the heat. Now we're going to add in the bacon, but I'm going to reserve some so I can sprinkle it on top of our dip. So I'm just going to save a little bit for later and mix it in here. My onions have been caramelizing now for about almost 15 minutes, and I think they could probably go another 10. So we're going to keep at it. I think it might be tasty to add some fresh Italian leaf parsley to this. So let's chop some up. Rough chop some of this fresh Italian flat leaf parsley and add it into our dip. I think this is going to be really good. I'm going to give it some zing and a little bit of extra color. Mix it in there. I will also chop some more for a garnish. Now we're really getting somewhere with the caramelization process. Look at that. Oh yes. Okay, I think those onions are caramelized enough. So let's go ahead and add it to our dip. This is looking super duper good. Check that out. Okay, let's put it in here. Add those onions in there. We're going to mix it up. And then we're going to set this in the refrigerator. You know what? It's best to leave it overnight, but 3 or 4 hours will definitely do the trick. You can serve these with veggies or my favorite, potato chips. Okay, let's get this in the refrigerator to start melding all these delicious flavors. We will be back in 4 hours for the taste test. Well, I cannot wait to taste this bacon onion dip. It really, I took a sneak little taste. It tastes just like the Liptons. I'm telling you what, but way better. So we're going to give it 4 hours to let those flavors blend together and do our taste test. Okay, see you back here in 4 hours. All right, so let's sprinkle some more bacon on here. And maybe a little more fresh parsley. How does that look? It's set up really nice. And we are ready for the taste test. And now for the taste test. I don't know if you can see this. Here we go. Let's make sure we get a lot on there. That is so good. It tastes just like I remember when I was a kid. So it's savory from the bacon It's got that nice flavor. The garlic gives it a richness, and the caramelized onions make it so sweet. This is wonderful. This would be great for a party, really good for late night snacking. So, remember folks, be sure to hit that subscribe button, and I will see you next Thursday. Take care and happy Father's Day to all you dads. Keep on snacking, dads. Bye.